NTNA Week 3 Challenge is Hand in Hand, sponsored by LeChat. This week we are asked to create a design that was inspired by a pairing of two things or people that goes together using LeChat Perfect Match Gel Polish. My chosen inspiration is dessert and tea. So I hope you like my design and my tutorial. Thank you.
Let's check out the final design first. I was also inspired by these colors from LeChat to create gradient color design throughout the whole set. After drawing rough sketch on buff nail surface, I started with Perfect Match Lily Pad to cover the penciled lines. Then I began with filling in the outlines using green color mixed with flawless white using LeChat liner brush for base of my design. I'm using the Perfect Match Lily Pad mixed with black color to outline the design again for contouring. Then I filled in the colors from light shade to vivid shade. Mixing lighter complementary color instead of white in this process is the key to make your design more lively. Outline with darker shade for more defined shape and base for shadowing. I added little more detail along the outlines of my design. Since I'm painting peppermint, I'm adding little tiny veins on the leaves. I don't have to be precise here at all because I can always add more details in next few steps. Then I began adding colors on the leaves. I mixed yellow and green with a little bit of clear base coat to create tinting effect. We're now onto detailing. I added highlighting lines on the areas I wanted to be lighter. I just added a little bit of white on previous color I've used. Now I'm adding darker lines and blending them to shade the design. I lined darker shade on outer edges and lightly blended with clean liner brush to smudge hard lines. Also, I added just a teeny bit of shadow next to highlighted areas. I mixed a bit more yellow and clear onto my previous tinting color here. I only went over the areas I wanted to be brighter. This step creates more depth to the design. I'm adding tiny bit of medium color in between highlight and shadow to blend them better. Using almost black color, add shadows and blend them well. I'm adding shadow around where leaves meet each other. Now we are on to highlighting entire design. This step is crucial because this will make my design really pop out. Using the smallest amount of flawless white, add just a touch of light, then blend them as needed. We are now on to the very last step. I'm adding black on very middle of the shadow for more contrast. Because I have painted my design over ombre pink and clear, I wanted to add darker shadows so my design can really pop. I used Perfect Match Black Velvet here to contour the corners and pointy areas, then blend it outward using base coat dipped brush. These are some steps for my other designs. You can see the progress of each design and get a better idea here. It's much easier and less complicated when you actually try it. Here I have finally finished. I have so much fun creating my scrumptious pear.
So there's one more thing. Don't forget to vote for me. The vote starts on Monday. The link is below, so don't forget to check it out. And if you like my video,